Let's now go to WA because a hospital that has served the people of the Upper West region for more than a century is now fighting for its own life. Established in 1917 as a health post, the WA Municipal Hospital grew into a regional hospital before being downgraded in 2019 when a new regional hospital was opened. Today, the facility looks abandoned. Critical equipment has outlived its lifespan. Machines are broken and the hospital itself appears to be on intensive care. Patients and health workers say they are battling to save lives and obsolete tools in a facility that once served as the heartbeat of the region. Our Upper West regional correspondent Traffic Nungo Adam takes a close look at the hospital and now reports.
For more than 100 years, the One Municipal Hospital has served the people of the Upper West region and some parts of Savannah region. Established in 1917 as a health post, it grew into a regional hospital but was downgraded to a municipal facility in 2019 when a new regional hospital opened. Today, the hospital itself is in intensive care. The buildings are old, the equipment are older, and much of them long outlive its lifespan.
We are faced with very old, obsolete equipment. Some of the equipment have overgone their lifespan, and we have to always use high cost of maintenance to be able to maintain service to go on.
The sterilization unit conditions are dire. The building looked like a death trap, leakages, and worn-out machines. The paramount chief of Buha Traditional Council, Na Ali Pelipo, says the hospital has been neglected.
It looks like for a very long time we have neglected this place, and of course we won't say it's entirely our fault. When you are suffering something and you don't cry out, maybe people around may not know.
In the NICU, the challenges are just as critical. The head of unit, Yusuf Hassim, says they receive a lot of referrals, but they have no incubator to save newborns.
Radiant warmer that is standard. This is the only radiant warmer that functions in this whole big facility, and it's always on all the time, 24/7. It doesn't go off. And this is a very old machine, and the rate at which we put it to use can lead to a breakdown at any point in time. Again, we don't have incubators for these preterm babies. Just yesterday, about 24 hours ago, we received a set of preterm babies, a set of twins. And because of lack of incubators, we had to prepare these babies for referral to the regional hospital.
And in the theater, an anesthesia machine that is vital for major operation has been broken down. The head of anesthesia unit, Peter Paul Derry, says the machine is beyond repair, forcing staff to manually ventilate patients by hand.
These suction machines, we shuttle them. If a case is ongoing here, we have to finish and push it across for another use. Diatemy, it was supposed to be one for the theater. It is one that is working. This anesthesia machine that we are all looking at is about 16 years old, donated. And every spinal anesthesia you perform is a potential GA case. Because number one, the spinal can fail during surgery, and you have to convert. You have to let the patient sleep. You put a tube, and this proper machine will breathe for the person. Now that it's not working, what do? At times we have to use our hands to manually ventilate for the patient. How long can you be doing that?
Even basic recovery is a struggle. Critical nurse Zulfata Abdullahi says the beds in the recovery room are outmoded and cannot be adjusted for patients.
These beds we have, if a patient is having difficulty in breathing, we can't adjust it. If we are to do CPR, possibly unless we bring the patient down to have a firm space to do the CPR.
On top of all this, the hospital is drawing in debt. The medical director, Dr. Bukar Zakari, says they inherited a legacy debt of close to 5 million Ghana cedis left behind by the new regional hospital.
In the midst of all these problems, we have been left with a legacy debt, overwhelming a legacy debt. And I will just give a small example of the regional medical stores. We owed non-drug consumables those days around 500,000, and we owed drugs around 4 million Ghana cedis. So that is approximately 5 million Ghana cedis just for the regional medical stores.
The traditional authorities are now pleading for help. The paramount chief of the Gulu Traditional Council, Na Sedu Brahma Nubalanan, who was part of a delegation sent by the overlord of the Wala Traditional Council to assess the situation of the hospital, is calling for health authorities and stakeholders to come to the aid of the hospital.
1917 hospital metamorphosed into a regional hospital, and look at where we are now. We are not making progress. We are rather going back. Honorable Minister, get up and help us. We are pleading. We are pleading.
Sustainable Development Goal 3, which focuses on universal health coverage, access to essential medicine, and well-functioning of health facilities. Can that be said about the one municipal hospital? If urgent interventions are not put in place, the hospital might not survive